Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. As the stones throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. We'll start at the 4. Right at the outside, he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of backbreaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Go! Trick the Eagle! Trick the Eagle! Unlock right!
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yard. And another 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Okay, break! Let's go now. Crank all 80.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
70,
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
At the 29-yard line.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go!
A run on 1st and goal. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Ravens nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. Has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
It's on!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It is brought in the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and inches.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
Browns 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's a handoff. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ready?
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Ready?
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They run over center with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The tight end going in motion to the left. A first down throw for Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third.
And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's fourth down. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
70, get the look. 18 Rattler.
On first down, it's Sanders. This one, complete to Campbell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 33-yard line.
So second down, and they'll run it. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one is caught by Campbell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
70 Lions, 7 blocks, Warriors, 70.
To throw is Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
20-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Giants win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Bryce Young. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Panthers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Niners get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st and 10, Jackson throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's hot. What?
The RPO. That one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
They send the tight end in motion.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7.
You see that?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
I heard it.
Again, it's Jackson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, Minus the game.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Jackson now on second down. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. It is third and long.
And 13.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Back to throw, Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Browns offense ready to take over once again. And this has been one of the better teams in the league in terms of rushing. Solid again in this one. Find themselves behind as they begin this drive with first and 10. Finding room at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
77 Wolf.
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run. It's 2. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down.
Holding.
But I'm not sure if this is going to stand. On the ground. Here's 2. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 17 yards on that play. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Ready?
Second and
19
10.
Charger. 19 Charger.
On second down, Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Let's say 19. Come 19. Come 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Ravens 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And the pistol, Jackson ready. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Jackson
line.
now to throw on 1st down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns 40-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Now it's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They put Wilson in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is hard. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
31, Browns 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This field in at about the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. On play action, Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Sanders going to throw again. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Okay, set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Shot 50, shot 50. 15, here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Tootin trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They have had success throwing the football, as you see there. They still find themselves trailing here as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard
From
line.
the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
They'll send their tight end left. A first down throw for Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
This drive begins with a run by Chilton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second
Here we
and
go! Check! 18 cards, go!
Right back to Chilton. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
brings up third and
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, come on! Set! 70 Timberwolves!
And he'll get about 5. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Okay, great!
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one complete to Campbell. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's second and 6.
Now second and 6.
Cowboy 80!
47-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a second and 6.
Second and 6.
Here we go, here we go!
40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go!
That'll give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9.
Second and 9. At the 28-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Only need a yard. And it's fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.